Hey friends, Susan Holloway Long, Western Montana agent, back with part 2 of my buyer Q&A series. Last time we talked about what earnest money is, but today I want to cover about what happens to it once it's paid. So after you as a buyer deliver your earnest money, usually by cashier's check or electronic transfer like we talked about, this is what happens to it. So it gets deposited into a trust or escrow account by the title company. And it just sits there. It's kept safe and separate, just hanging out until closing day. And then at closing, it's usually used towards your down payment or closing costs, prepaids, anything like that. Now, what happens if the contract falls through? Do you lose it or do you get to keep it? So you can get it back if you cancel for any reason allowed in your contract, like a contingency. So if there's an inspection concern, your financing falls through, or there's an appraisal issue. However, you could lose it if you back out for a reason not covered in your agreement, meaning that the seller could keep it if you break the contract because you get cold feet, or the contract falls through because you and your agent didn't meet deadlines. So it's money that could be kind of risky because you could lose it if you're not following through on your contract obligations, but you want to think of earnest money as a good faith handshake, but it's actually in dollars. So it's like, hey, here's my blah, blah, blah amount. I am committed. So stay tuned next time for a post about starting your buying contract. I know I'm being a little backwards here, but I'm just going to throw them out there as my questions come in. If you have questions of your own or you'd like to learn more about the buying process, ask in the comments and I will address those directly.